Good evening, everybody. How are you guys doing today? All right. So, yes, my name is Reginald Ofori, but you guys can call me Reggie for short. All right, so I was born and raised right here in Toronto in a Jane and Trithui Drive neighborhood, and I also come from a proud Ghanaian family. Before I get started with my story, I'm going to ask you guys a few questions. So, by a show of hands, how many of you went to high school? Ooh, that's a lot of people. All right. Okay, second question. By a show of hands, how many of you went to a high school that was covered in wall-to-wall graffiti? All right. Okay, there's one. Okay. And the last question. By a show of hands, how many of you went to a high school where there were rumors about students getting physically abused? Okay, a few. So, all right. So, this is the legacy that surrounds my high school. So, I'm going to get started with my story now. So, when my parents told me that I was going to a high school, which unfortunately I can't tell you guys because I don't want to expose anything, just saying, I was actually shocked. I couldn't believe that I would have to try and survive, 4 years there. It actually made me very nervous. So, and also my parents thought it would be a great idea for me to attend a traditional summer program at my school before the actual school year started to calm my nerves pretty much. The summer program gave students like me a credit for participation and attendance. The summer program was fun, and I was able to make some new friends. That changed my mind, knowing the fact that perhaps my time at my high school would be a great experience. Unfortunately, I was wrong. My parents did warn me from the beginning not to be friends with certain teachers because my teachers were there to instruct, educate, and lead me towards success. Unfortunately, I learned that the hard way when a teacher who I thought was a very great friend and a very good mentor led me to astray. So one time in the middle of class, in front of all my peers, he singled me out, pointed directly at my face, and said, "My skin color looks like black smoky ashes from a windpipe." Yeah, black is beautiful, and I obviously know that. But hearing that from a friend and mentor, it kind of hurts, and it really does. Okay. My oldest sister told me to be humble and patient so that good things can come, so I waited. When grown adults, whether they are parents, caregivers, or teachers, started behaving like unruly children, it is the young people directly in their care that ends up being hurt the most. Somehow, I got stuck in a situation between two teachers who refused to work with each other for a school-wide event that would benefit every single student at my school. And the same teacher said some hurtful and harsh things to me. I thought about what my sister told me. I needed to be humble and patient so that good things can come. And I didn't tell my parents because I was so ashamed and scared to tell them. And that got me into a serious depression. The next statement I'm gonna say is gonna be a little bit harsh, so don't take it too personally. It actually felt like gunshots aiming at my soul. So I talked to a few people about the situation that I'm dealing with, but it was my sister's advice that was the loudest inside my head. And I said it over and over again, so be humble and patient so that good things can come. I also dealt with a lot of situations, not only with teachers, but my classmates as well. They would make fun of me. They would say, and then after they would finish making fun of me, saying harsh things about me, they would say that they were joking. To be honest, I don't find their jokes funny. And not only that, but they were never happy to celebrate my accomplishments. So therefore, I need to be humble and patient so that good things can come. And you know what? I was humble. I was patient, and great things did come. My time as a student at my high school made me realize I shouldn't let others put me down. And 2017 is my year, pretty much. Yeah. So, here are a few accomplishments I want to share with all of you guys throughout my 4 years at my school. During the athletic banquet at my school, because I was really into rugby, I'm a really good rugby and football player, but I love rugby the most. I happened to win the Fred Flaxman Dedication Athletic Award. Yeah. And for my extracurricular activity, I was really into playing music. By the way, I played the valve trombone, and throughout the 4 years, I've been part of the music program, showing my skills, showing the class who I really am and stuff like that. And we went to 2 competitions. The first competition, we won bronze. We won 3rd place overall in Canada. And then 2 years later, we went to Toronto. We went to the Toronto Centre of the Arts at Shepherd, and we competed against 9 colleges and universities from America, and we won 1st place for both jazz band and concert band. And last but not least, which is the most important thing, I graduated high school. And I'll be going to George Brown, taking business administration and finances next month. So yeah, that's pretty much my story. So so I just have one more thing to share with you guys. So just be humble and patient. If your heart is big and bright enough, I'm gonna assure you that good things will come your way. Thank you and have a great day.